Hello, everyone, and welcome to the latest in the weather coverage live stream. We are going to be watching a line of severe thunderstorms as they move through the western Wisconsin area into the south central Wisconsin area as we go on throughout the night. Let me see here. Let me just get the stream up here quick. Did we go down? Interesting. Okay. Here we go. All right. So yeah, we're going to be watching this as we go on throughout the night. There's a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings currently in effect. This warning is in effect for the next 38 minutes as the line propagates east-southeastward. Up on this northern end, we have what's called a bookend vortex forming, where you can see some tornadoes there. It doesn't look to be currently a tornado there. There's not a tornado warning or anything right now. Let's head back. Let's look at some of the storm reports from today, as these storms have moved through many areas today. Here, sorry, just getting this. Here we go. What did I do? Sorry about that, everybody. Let's check this out here. I'll switch scenes here. Let's check out some storm reports today. So there's been one tornado report so far today. That is up in western Minnesota. Two tornado reports. Same storm. Looks like there was a fairly short track tornado. Maybe the two reports span about 10 minutes, so probably somewhere in that region of time on the ground. So yeah, there's been several hail reports from the central Minnesota area. Also some reports down southeast here, a widespread of those. But as you can see, there's already been a significant noticeable swath of the wind reports from this line of storms that's heading our direction as we go on. I'm going to head to the cross radar here. As you can see, these bright colors indicate really incredibly strong winds here. We don't see this too much on radar. Winds 60 to 70 miles an hour in these storms, it looks like. Interesting. I'm wondering why this part of the storm here is not warned right now. Could just be just some radar issues. But I'm seeing it on both radars. Winds easily 70 miles an hour. Most likely far more. Sorry guys, I'm just checking out the stream quality here. Don't think I've dropped any frames, so that's good. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to switch back over to the La Crosse radar, as we don't have as much interference there. So there looks to be some possible rotation here as well. We'll have to watch this area closely all along this line here. But up north here near Durand is where we'd see our bookend vortex type thing. And as you can see, that's a very interesting signature on radar there. I'm not quite sure what to make of that. That's quite a signature. So again, everything here is something to be watched closely as we move through the night. Yeah, let's see here. If anybody's watching the stream, how's the stream doing quality-wise? I don't think I've dropped any frames, but YouTube doesn't seem to be liking it. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't switch back to radar scope. I will do that now. Okay, this is the interesting feature. It does have a tornado warning now. I was talking about that. The interesting feature I was talking about on radar. This tornado warning is in effect for the next 34 minutes. Yeah, that's a very strong signature on radar. I would not be surprised to see a tornado on the ground right now. Let me go read the warning text here. And again, for the residents watching in the southern Wisconsin area, wow, let's see here. There, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Modena or near Alma, moving east at 45 miles an hour. So anybody in the path of this here, you need to take cover now. It's a very dangerous storm. Um, it will impact the following locations: Wamandi, Montana, Prague, Harold, and Cream. So you guys need to be taking cover as well. So watch out there. This is let's loop the radar here just to see, get a good idea of which way this line is moving. This had a very interesting signature one scan ago, so I want to go back to that as well. The line definitely seems to be holding up quite well. This is that interesting scan I was talking about. As we go back a little bit, you can see that it kind of starts to wrap up and get this kind of ball shape to it right in here. And it is now tornado warned, especially in this scan too. As you can see, yeah. Let's just stay on the latest scan now. Let's check out the velocities again as let's loop those. Oh, wow. Very intense couplet here is what it's called. So this is, oh, for goodness sake. Why does it keep doing this? OBS. Oh my gosh. I am sorry about the stream issues we're having tonight, guys and gals. I don't know why OBS is doing everything. Just kind of screwing with everything here. So hopefully that'll stay nice for us now. But yes, this is the area here that we are watching for some tornadic activity. And again, this line is quite a strong line with winds upper 70 miles an hour common. I would not be surprised to see some reports of that if we have any people out there reporting. Yeah, so this is definitely something to be watched throughout the night as it heads our way. And again, these severe warnings are also remaining in effect. Wow. Is this the latest scan? Wow. Let's take a look at correlation coefficient, which can tell us not looking like there's much of a signature of tornadic activity there. So let's look at our tops here. Very impressive tops on these storms, if this can be trusted, to 57,000 feet. That's most likely a result of some fairly astronomical Cape values we have across the area. Well, I'm not sure if they're as astronomical here as they are elsewhere. Yeah, the Cape's not insane. Wow. Goodness gracious. That's the most Cape I've seen down there in southwest Iowa, up to 9,000 joules per kilogram, but that's not affecting us right now, so I will stay up in here. I'm looking at the SPC mesoanalysis page here right now. Yeah, so it looks like the this area of convection should have plenty to maintain itself as we head on throughout the night. And a watch will likely be coming out by, I believe, 10 p.m. Let me know how the stream health is, guys, in the comments. YouTube's not seeming to like it, but I don't think I've dropped any frames, so should be good. Yeah, so again, this storm is tornado warned for the next 29 minutes. Let's take a latest look at the velocities on that storm. Again, looks like the rotation has weakened slightly, but again, this area especially is a very dangerous area right now as we continue to watch this. This whole storm is a dangerous storm as well. As we can see, we've got severe thunderstorm warnings all over it. It's windy. That's pretty much it right now. So anybody in the path of these storms need to be taking cover now, especially if you are in this tornado warning. Yeah. Which is interesting. That's not really the area where we'd expect to see a bookend vortex feature, but it is just part of, I guess this is interesting. It looks like we may have one kind of bow echo here with a, as well as another one down here, just judging by kind of, this is getting really messy, this area here that looks like a little thinner. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. This area down there was looking a little bit interesting on just reflectivity, but overall not really anything on the velocities that would be tornadic. So we're going to continue watching this as it moves towards the southern Wisconsin areas throughout the night. All right, let's see here. So yeah, looks like the warnings do extend a little bit into Wisconsin here. This warning expires in 27 minutes. Here's our current storm tracks is what it's looking like. So if you look at this area down to the south is what's going to be impacting the Madison area later as we see it go on. So we'll see if it takes a little bit more of a southeast jog. We might be more in the crosshairs for severe weather. As it's looking like this area of the storm, the northern part of it, is much more vigorous currently. But we'll see. These things do fluctuate. So again, this tornado warning remains in effect for the next 26 minutes. Just west of Independence. Looks like the circulation's not as tight anymore, but the velocities, just in terms of wind speeds, damaging winds are maintaining themselves, if not strengthening, as we continue on. Looks like the northern part of the storm is taking more of a southeast jog, so we'll continue watching that. And thank you guys for watching. Remember, if you like what you're seeing, leave a like, subscribe for more. Latest from the NWS Milwaukee Sullivan, the line of strong to severe storms is expected to reach northwest Sauk County around 12 a.m. and damaging winds are going to be the main threat with this line. So yeah, we'll see. We should be getting a watch shortly. I don't see anything to indicate that they would not issue this watch. I just freaking love severe weather watches. They're my absolute favorite. So again, this is the area we're watching for a possible tornado. It looked stronger earlier, but again, this area is still not out of the line of fire here. Looks like it may have had a tornado on the ground, possibly around 9:10. Just looking at velocities, I'm not 100% sure though. 908. Let's look at correlation coefficient. Load that in. Let's see here. Not looking like there's much indication of tornado via correlation coefficient, but again, that's not the doesn't say everything. So We will continue on watching this. Let me check the SBC storm reports. Anybody know, was there a confirmed tornado? Yes, there was indeed a tornado confirmed 1 mile west of Wabasha, Minnesota. Spotter near County Road 10 and County Road 77, just west of Wabasha in Pepin Township. So yeah, that's going on. That's this storm. That's most likely what prompted. That is probably what I don't know. That's most likely what prompted the warning. But again, this area is just looking really impressive. Just wind-wise, I do expect there to be a severe thunderstorm watch within the next 40 minutes, if I remembered how to read Zulu time. So yeah, we're gonna keep watching this. So yeah, not much new is going on right now. There's not been many new warnings issued yet. Yeah, interesting. It looks like it may be getting a little bit more rotation again. But again, this is gonna most likely remain severe down into western, southwestern Wisconsin. Still got 134 miles before reaches us down in the Madison area, but we'll see. Let's go up to western UP of Michigan, where there's also severe thunderstorm warning. Looks, wow, impressive storm on radar. Very nice core. Let's just look at the winds there. Yep, looks like it might have a little bit of rotation, but I bet this is probably a hail-induced warning. Not sure, though. Could just be a general thunderstorm. We also have severe storms down here in Kansas, as well as Nebraska. Let's just take a look in at the Nebraska storms for the moment. This one dominant cell just northeast of Columbus. This warning is in effect for the next 37 minutes. It's moving northeast at 36 knots. Looks like it's just a big wind producer as well, with winds up to, wow, very impressive winds, possibly up to, I would not bet that there's going to be 90-mile-an-hour winds in this, but I could be wrong. Winds up to, I would bet there's at least winds up to 80. Yeah. And then let's take a look down at the ones in Kansas. Goodland radar. Looks like there may be a few cells. I can't tell if it's linear or not. Looks like it's a big dominant supercell over here just north of Wakini. Thunderstorm warning is in effect for the next 36 minutes, as well as the northern part, which is in effect for the next 21 minutes. As well as the severe thunderstorm warning, which includes Hoxie, Kansas, for the next 21 minutes. Yeah, so we're going to watch those as those go on. Let's head back to the big story of the day up in eastern Minnesota, western Wisconsin, as the line continues. Looks like it may be getting its act together in the southern part of this. But again, this area of winds looking very intense. So anyone in the path of these warnings need to be watching out and taking cover now. These wind speeds, there is a new severe thunderstorm warning as well. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to read the Twitter warnings off here. Just an update to the previous tornado warning. New severe thunderstorm warning issued, which includes Augusta, Wisconsin, Fairchild, Wisconsin, until 10:15 p.m. at Central Daylight Time, just south of Eau Claire. Wind gusts, primary hazard with this one's wind gusts to 60. That is this warning here that just popped up, 50 minutes long. Good to see we've got these longer warnings going on. It looks like this tornado warning storm is getting its act together once again, especially in that area. So this is going to be bear watching as we continue on. The warning remains in effect for the next. Come on. I believe it. Oh, that's why. The next 19 minutes. Independence is next in the path of this storm. So Independence is going to be wanting to watch this and have a way to get weather warnings as we go on. Sorry, guys. So it looks this is a very interesting scan update here. It looks like the line may be splitting. This might be doing another tornado here as we get these velocities in here. So this is still a very dangerous storm based watching, but yeah, interesting to see. It looks like the line may be splitting somewhat. Here. And it looks just like it's weakening there, and so we'll see as we continue on. Just looks like the updated tornado warning still expires in 17 minutes. Everybody watching the stream, how's the stream quality right now? I don't have a live way to look at that. Awesome. So yeah, we're gonna watch this as we continue on. Looks like the northern end of this near Winona is the most severe part right now. So that's what will be. It looks like it'll be heading north of the Madison area right now, but it could change course, as well as we're gonna want to watch this southern end here and see if that does anything severe as well. Looks like it could be. There's developing winds behind it. Where's the USB here? I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm switching cameras here now. Just to try that. Hopefully that's a little better. Let's go back to the radar here. So this storm continues to be tornado warned. It looks like it may be getting its act back together there just west of Independence. Looks like the rotation died down a little bit in this scan. I would expect this area now to possibly start rotating as we see these velocities intensify just northeast of Arcadia, Wisconsin. I would not be surprised to see that go tornado warned shortly. I wonder why this area is not warned, honestly. Interested to see. We'll see. So I would not be surprised to see this go tornado warned shortly. Let's just look at that on reflectivity there. Yep, definitely looks like there could be some tornadic rotation there. So that area needs to watch out there just north of Arcadia. I would probably be taking cover now. No official tornado warning has been issued, but yes, okay. So yes, that looks like that was where the first circulation was. Now it looks like we might have another circulation on the leading edge of this. Again, just north of Arcadia is where we're looking right now. So that's going to be an area. It is tornado warned now. God, that's a huge warning box. 43 minutes long. 10:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So I would assume they're going to watch this circulation as well for redevelopment, as well as the southern portion here, which I was just talking about. Getting pretty good at calling these warnings, but again, I don't know why I said that. Anyone in the path of this storm needs to take cover, so especially just northeast of Arcadia, Independence, you are on a tornado warning, Whitehall, Blair, Pigeon Falls, Taylor, you're next up after that. So this area and this area are especially the ones that need to be watched. I'm going to try to get the warning text as soon as I possibly can here for you guys. All right, let's see here. Oh, wow. That's, okay. So this is a pretty scary warning statement here. There is a confirmed tornado on the ground just northwest of Arcadia at 9:28 p.m. Hazard is a damaging tornado. Let's look at correlation coefficient here. Yes, there is indeed a tornadic debris signature there, it looks like, which corresponds with the rotation there. I bet that was what they're seeing. But there is a damaging tornado on the ground here, just probably northeast of Arcadia right now, heading in towards the Whitehall and Blair area. Any of these areas need to be taking cover now. There's also a possibility for a tornado up north here, but this is the primary threat right now. The tornadic storm will be near Independence around 9:40, Whitehall around 9:45, and Blair around 9:55. So this is a very dangerous storm. That needs to be watched closely as these winds push through. Looks like the southern area may be developing more as well. So that's what we're going to be watching now. Let's see if we get any reports. I'm looking through Twitter here. Yeah, it's a very strong rotation signature. So it looks like the pattern has been, well, it's not a pattern yet. It's only happened once. It looks like we had a tornado further up, tornado down here. Now we're going to be watching further south after this one, possibly. We'll see. But again, it's a very dangerous storm. This area needs to be taking cover. So there is a confirmed tornado on the ground, large tornado on the ground just northeast of Arcadia right now. Arcadia needs to be taking cover now. Looks like it may be weakening shortly a little bit, but again, still a very dangerous storm. Nothing to mess around with. It's tornado warned. There is possibly a tornado. There was a confirmed tornado on the ground at 9:32 p.m., so 3 minutes ago. So it's probably still on the ground. So just northeast of Arcadia, the Independence, Whitehall, Blair area, you need to be taking cover now. There's still a possibility of tornado with this northern circulation here, but that looks to be getting a little more less defined, a little more broad. So that's very intense. We're going to want to watch that. Yes, indeed. Let me just tilt. Trying to mess around with the camera here. Looks like the southern area is developing a bit, so it could be more strong to severe as it moves through the area. I'm interested to see the NWS's thoughts here. It looks like to me that there is this primary wind threat behind this front. It's showing up on multiple radars, it looks like, but I don't know. I'm not an NWS forecaster. I'm not qualified to say that. They're the ones issuing the warning, so heed their advice before mine. And always have a way to get weather alerts. Like Isaiah is saying, there, the northernmost cell is the one that we've watched for bookend vortex, but today it's looking like the day of the embedded tornadoes. This is a very interesting signature down here. It's kind of got like a hook shape to it, but I doubt it's tornadic. Doesn't look like it has very strong winds on radar, but it doesn't look like it's rotating. This one could be developing some rotation there, so we're going to be wanting to watch that as well. Highland or Maple. I see what you're talking about. Yep, that's what I was talking about as well. Looks like definitely looks like it has a hook echo there. That's interesting because it doesn't look tornadic on radar, but it's got a hook. But we'll see. So it's going to start to move into the southern Wisconsin area as we move on throughout the night. Looks like there's a little bit of a core developing northeast of Lime Springs, Iowa there on that one. So we'll watch that throughout the night as well. Apparently a spotter reports damaging winds estimated near 90 miles an hour near Arcadia. Oh, you want a storm relative velocity. That's a great idea. Yeah, there is definitely some rotation on that storm there. Just looking at the SRV, looks like it's got more rotation on the northern part as well. That looks to be continuing to have its act together. It's going to be heading towards the Whitehall, Blair area. So those areas need to be taking cover right now. Very dangerous storm, as well as these storms, which are severe warned. I'm going to check in here with the Storm Prediction Center, look at the reports here. Again, thank you to everybody watching the stream. Make sure, okay, this looks to be getting its act together here again. Not as strong this time, but I would guess there may be a tornado on the ground right now. Very strong rotation. There, so watch that. This storm remains to be tornado warned. Not remains to be, it is tornado warned for the next 33 minutes. These storms, I would not be surprised to see tornado warned shortly if they continue getting their act together like they have been doing. They're on the leading edge of this line. They are in extreme southeastern Minnesota, the last two counties, extreme northeastern Iowa. They're going to be moving into Wisconsin shortly. These definitely are, this is a very interesting feature on radar. We're going to watch this closely. Yeah. We're going to keep you guys updated tonight. Sorry for the little lapses in stuff right now. I'm not really having much to say as stuff just continues on. This severe thunderstorm warning expires in 2 minutes. Interesting. Thank you, everybody. Whitehall, Wisconsin just reported hail of 1.75 inches in diameter. So this storm right now is just going pretty nuts here. Just everything wise now. It has a tornado. This is, oh my gosh, this is really interesting here. That's quite a feature there. That's usually, never mind, no hail reported near Whitehall. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. That was a false report. This is looking really interesting right now as we see it starting to really get some rotation act together there. So yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, I'm interested to see whether or not they issue a watch. I would assume they would be. This thing's got plenty of juice, looks to me like. Tornado warning remains in effect for the next 30 minutes. It looks like the circulation is heading directly into Whitehall there. Looks like we got 2 spotters in Whitehall, which is nice to see. Hopefully they stay safe. Kevin Lancourt is up there too. Yeah, hopefully they stay safe. I would be interested to see what the results of these things down here are, because they look like they're definitely rotating, and they just have really interesting signatures on radar. So we'll watch those closely. Yeah. Just continue watching this. Again, thank you to everybody for watching. If you like what you see, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more like this. Looks like the rotation has dissipated slightly for that area, but it could pick back up again. That's kind of on the trend tonight. Looks like this this cell here is just out in front of the main line of storms. Looks like it really could be getting its act together. That's going to be watched. That's going to be have to be watched closely. Just north of Spring Grove. Again, I would all severe thunderstorm warnings on this line have expired, which I'm interested. That's very interesting to me. Looks like it has a weekend though, so we'll see if it continues to be warrant warnings. Swatch might not actually happen. Looks like it's got a fair amount of lightning on it. What are tops looking like here? It's a little bit close to radar right now. We can't really tell, but looks like some really impressive storms actually, just top-wise, which is nice to see for sometimes. You don't see that often. Tops to 50, 55,000 feet. So yeah, we're gonna continue on watching this. I would expect a watch to be issued shortly, but I've been surprised. $55-mile-an-hour outflow winds reported near Mason City, Iowa. Okay. I believe a severe thunderstorm watch is being issued. I will get more on that in just a sec. I can't confirm that completely yet, but okay. Sorry about the backdrop, guys. Jeez, everybody's messaging me about it right now. This is a bed sheet. It's hung up on 2 tripods. It's the best I can do right now. I had to freaking figure this out. Not a professional. That's not good enough then. I'm sorry, guys. There's some fuss about this. I'm just gonna continue on streaming. Okay, severe thunderstorm. Wow. Are you kidding? Okay. God, that's a huge watch. Holy crap. Good God. Okay, guys. Exciting news to report. There's a big watch out right now. Got a huge severe thunderstorm watch out right now for pretty much. Okay. Let's see here. So the entirety of southern Wisconsin is included. Let me get a graphic. Get a graphic here for you guys in a second. Soon as they load it in there, I will get that up for you guys. It's not a PDF, is it? It's not a PDF. Don't know why. Okay, guys. Huge severe thunderstorm warning issued for the next, I'd assume, 52 minutes here for the lacrosse area. Areas include Viroqua, Westby, Cashton, Sparta, Toma, Norwalk, Wilton, Caledonia, Spring Grove, Hooker, Brownsville, all those areas. I'm going to try to get a watch graphic up here for a sec. Let's see here, guys. Trying to fix up my little bedsheet backdrop here. Again, thanks to everybody for watching. Make sure if you like what you see, leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz. Okay, here we go, guys. We have a watch graphic. I'm gonna pull that up here. There we are. Pretty darn big watch here. Pretty high probability one as well, wind-wise. High 90% probability of 10 or more severe wind events, and a moderate 50% probability of 1 or more wind events greater than 65 knots. Let's look at these storm reports again. They have not added in the other ones from Wisconsin yet. I'm going to probably head back to my other webcam. So yeah, guys, it's going to be a really long night. I'm going to probably be here for all of it. So stay tuned, guys. Yeah. Thank you, Raz Don't Know. Appreciate it. Let's see here. I'm just going to... It's a pretty impressive watch, actually, for this type of setup. Well, not really, not for this type of setup. I don't know why I said that. What the heck happened to my camera? You guys can only see half of my face. Goodness gracious. Silly OBS. There you go, that's better. Hopefully it stays nice. It's just all right. Yeah, I like Isaiah saying in the chat there. These tops are pretty off the charts here. I mean, this is a incredibly linear line. I can't believe I just said that. I cannot believe I just said that. I'm sorry, everybody. It's a very linear line. I'm sorry, guys. It's a goodness gracious. It's linear convection, and you don't really see usually see tops this high with linear convection. That was hard. I'm sorry, guys. Yes, thank you. That's a good word for it. Quasi-linear convective system, QLCS. I like that. We're going to call it a QLCS from now on. That's because that's what it is. Yep. So it looks like this is our bookend vortex now, up near Whitehall. Looks like the rotation has pretty much dissipated, but could be expected to continue on as we go on. We'll watch this line as we go on throughout the night. I'm getting tired already. Goodness gracious. Probably. Alright, I might take a cut here for a little bit, guys, and come back to you guys later. Anybody have any objections to that, let me know in the comments. I'll wait for a few minutes. Alright, I will indeed read out loud the warning text if you really want me to. Alright, guys, I think I'm going to probably shut her down for a little bit now until we get a little closer to my area. I need to go get something to eat. Alright, Isaiah is requesting I read out loud the tornado warning text. I agree, it does sound a little bit weird. Alright, here we go. A tornado warning remains in effect until 10:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for East Central gosh darn it. I don't know how to say that. Blank, goodness gracious, something county. At 9:51 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Whitehall, moving east at 25 miles an hour. Hazard is tornado. And source, radar indicated a tornado earlier between Whitehall and Arcadia. It appears this tornado threat is decreasing, and the warning may be canceled if this trend continues. Impact. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roof, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Dangerous storm will be near Blair around 10:05 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It remains in effect for the next 14 minutes. Alright, guys, I'm going to talk to you guys later as we get a little closer. I will go back on. I will go back on if we have another tornado warning issued or something like that. And I will see you guys later. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.